What's up, guys? It's your boy Chris Gomez. You know me on social media as Chris the Shark, and if you're new to my channel here, make sure you like and subscribe because I'm gonna be here 3 times a week giving you guys all kinds of free game on real estate, e-commerce, just overall business stuff. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about the cost of living curve. This is a training that I learned way back in the day that really helped me when I was growing my first business. I think you guys are gonna like it. All right, guys, so in today's video, we're gonna talk about the cost of living curve. This is a training that's gonna open up your mindset and help you take the volatility out of your business. If you're like most young, new entrepreneurs, you probably feel like you're kind of on an emotional roller coaster all the time. A lot of times it's because of the business you're in and it's because of your financial situation. So when I learned this for the first time, it really opened my eyes. And sometimes when you see things visually, it makes things easier to understand. So check this out, you're gonna like this, okay? We have 2 dots here. This says COL, cost of living, that's what that stands for, okay? Cost of living curve. So this line right here represents your cost of living. Now, what is your cost of living? That's basically all your bills, all your monthly expenses, counting everything, food, gas, diapers, car payments, everything. So in this example, California shit's expensive. So let's just say your cost of living is $10,000 a month. I know some of you guys is nowhere near that. Some of you guys might even have a bigger one. It doesn't matter what it is. We just have to identify, right? So in this example, we're gonna say the cost of living is $10,000 a month. That's what this green line represents, okay? Now, here's what happens. Your income. Let's assume you're in real estate, because I know a lot of you guys that follow me are either wholesalers or fix and flippers, or you're in real estate, right? Your income, which is what this line represents, a lot of times goes like this, right? Now, if you take a close look at this, up here is where, you're cashing a check, right? You just made 20 grand, everything's good, you love real estate, blah, blah, blah. Then no deals come, no deals come, no deals come. And when you're down here, when you're negative on the line, now you're actually eating up the money you made up here because you're putting it back into marketing or to your cost of living. So when you're down here, you feel like shit because you made 20 grand, but now you're spending half of it to get the next deal. And then all of a sudden, boom, here comes deal number 2. Right? And then the same pattern repeats. And a lot of people never get off of this cycle. There's a couple ways to get off of it and we're gonna cover them all. So just stay here with me for a second. In real estate specifically, you'll notice the peaks and valleys are high, but they're also far apart. See that? See the space between them? That's because you don't get a paycheck every Friday in real estate, right? You're always living and dying by the deal. And honestly, this holds true for any business. Cash flow is always gonna be up and down. In some businesses though, all right, here, stay with me here. We'll go back to this line here. In some businesses, maybe you have an online business where sales come in daily. You're still gonna have ups and downs, but it's gonna be like this. The length between the ups and downs is shorter because you're getting paid quicker. But nonetheless, there's still ups and downs and you still feel the volatility because when you're down, you're negative, and when you're up, you're positive, and you're going up, down, it's an emotional roller coaster. So what is the goal? Here's your goal, okay? I'm gonna show you. And then I'm gonna show you how to obtain this goal. This is something that I've done very successfully in a number of businesses, but this is your goal, okay? Sorry, I'm left-handed. This shit's like, if I was right-handed, this would be perfect, writing like this. So your income, it's always gonna be up and down, no matter what kind of business you're in. Let's just make it really exaggerated here. Your goal is to have your cost of living like this. What you want is, even when income's down, it's still plenty to cover your cost of living. So how do you achieve this, okay? Here's where we're gonna get some debating going on. Most old school gurus are gonna tell you, in order to achieve this, you need to do what? You need to lower your overhead. Live in a smaller house, rent rooms out to your friend. Don't go buy a new car. Buy an old fucked up car cash and drive it till the wheels fall off. Don't spend money on dinners. Don't have fun. Don't live your life. Live in a fucking box and save all your money. That's what the old gurus are gonna tell you, okay? I'm not here to tell you that. I'm here to tell you guys what the answer is. It's an obvious answer. You need more income. Because if you have more income, this shit don't matter. But here's what I want to point out to you. This is where this gets really good, so hang in here with me, okay? So now we have your cost of living here. What most of you guys do, actually what everybody does until they learn this type of stuff, is they think, okay, well, I just need more deals. I need bigger deals. I need to get my business even bigger. And what ends up happening, the volatility just gets bigger. Now you're making more money up here, but now you're spending more money when you're going down because more money in marketing, more money in payroll. You gotta remember, as your company grows, everything grows. Overhead, bigger office, more payroll, more marketing. If you're doing, Google or direct mail or whatever it is, if there's more of it. So even when you make more money up here, you also have more liability, and the space between deals, even if it goes like this, nonetheless, there's still a gap and you're still gonna feel like you're on a roller coaster. The only way to solve that, I need an eraser stand. The only way to solve that, I'm gonna show you guys right now. This is the moment you've been waiting for, okay? This is what the gurus don't tell you. The only way to get out of this is to do this. Add in more streams of income. It's that simple, right? You guys have all heard, the average millionaire has 7 to 8 streams of income. This is why, because it doesn't matter what business you're in, they're all gonna have their ups and downs. And if these lines cross and mix and match, whatever, it doesn't matter because collectively it's so much more than your cost of living. You're never gonna feel that emotional roller coaster like, oh, I'm waiting for the next deal to close. And you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, we've all been there, I've been there. My background's in telemarketing. When I first started my telemarketing company, it was a constant roller coaster of, we had a big month, we had a bad month. We had a big month, we had a bad month. And then back then I thought, okay, I just gotta have bigger months. So I need more people. So I started staffing up. At my peak, I had like 60 sales reps, right? We're doing $100,000 a week in telemarketing. And even then, the stress just got bigger. The ups were higher, the lows were lower. The emotional roller coaster never went away. It never went away until I added in other streams of income. And I'll be honest with you guys, depending on what type of income you bring in, it can still make it worse. For example, if you're in real estate and you're living and dying by the deal, and then you start bringing in some other income, say from like a corporate America job where, maybe you get $1,000 a week just every week. That actually helps a lot because you can count on it. It's there all the time. I'm one of the guys that I tell people, don't go quit your 9 to 5 to do anything else until you really can afford to do it, right? Back to what I was saying is like, if you have another stream of income that's a job, that could take some of the volatility out. But if you're past that point and you're full-blown business and you have 3 or 4 more businesses, what's gonna happen is they're all gonna go up and down, but in theory, ideally, it should be dwarfing that cost of living curve. So you guys, if you don't know about my businesses, right, I do a lot of stuff. So I own an e-commerce company. Obviously, I do real estate. And with real estate, I do it all. Rentals, flips, wholesale, do transactional loaning for people around here that need money to close deals. I own a social media company that we grow people's Instagrams and we do all kinds of stuff. And guess what? All those different businesses have ups and downs, all of them, right? But there's so many of them that this line right here is not even in the equation anymore. For me, that line's down here now, right? And all these businesses can go like this all the time, but it don't matter. Even if they all hit down at the same time, it don't matter, right? That's what your ideal goal is. To sum it all up, guys, if you hung in here this long watching this video, here's what you need to know. Doesn't matter which business you're in, you need more than one stream of income. You need multiple streams of income. Here's my advice on how to figure out what to do next. Ideally, you want to start with what we call low-hanging fruit. I'll give you an example. If you're a wholesaler and you're wholesaling houses, what's the low-hanging fruit? It would be doing JV deals with other people, piggybacking off some of their deals. It would be rehabbing a couple of your own properties every now and then because you already have the deals. All that's gonna do is bring in more revenue. Ideally, buy some rental properties. Might start slow in the beginning, but so what? If you buy 2 or 3 over time and you're making a couple grand a month, that's a couple grand a month. That's a new stream of income coming into what you're doing, right? So start with low-hanging fruit, things easy to you, right? But after that, it's time to think outside the box and venture off into other things. And this is where you have to really ignore what the haters are gonna tell you. Just go do your thing, because trust me, if you're a real estate guy and you go jump into e-commerce, all the real estate guys are gonna say, oh man, now you're trying to do this and try to do that. And the same goes the other way around. Right now, there's a big wave in e-commerce. A lot of people are jumping in, trying to get into that. There's also a big wave on just social media marketing, affiliate marketing. There's people doing ATM machines right now. There's so many different side hustles out there, it's crazy. Don't be afraid to go tackle the ones that you feel you can do. And don't listen to what anybody tells you, because you need 7 or 8 good streams of income if you want to get off that emotional roller coaster. So hopefully now that you've seen the cost of living curve, you at least know what you're looking at and you know what the goal is. Remember, here's the goal. Your cost of living doesn't matter if it's 5 grand a month or 50 grand a month. It is what it is. Your goal is to have all kinds of streams of income. Volatile or not, don't matter, because there's so many of them that you're way above the line. Anyways, guys, if this video helped you, if this opened your mind up in any kind of way, do me a favor, like it, smash the subscribe button. That helps me out. Also, interact with me daily on my social media. I'm on Instagram every single day, all day, and TikTok, okay? This is your boy, Chris the Shark, signing out. Look forward to seeing you guys for the next video.